love Ridin Durty radio. Vic XL. And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? It's your boy, Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. Today is Monday, July the 24th, man. The year is breezing on by. I remember as a child, it was like, it would take 2 years to get from Christmas to Christmas. But now as an adult, it's like your birthdays and the holidays come around just like that, man. But today is Monday, July the 24th, man. It's the first day of the week. Hopefully everybody's out doing their thing, whether it's work or whatever you're doing. Hopefully everybody's doing it and doing it with precision. Let's get this thing started like we always do. I gotta tell y'all, today's show is proudly brought to you by the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right. Dr. Juice Cleanse is a all-natural cleanser. So it's for all you people who need to clean your system. You know, you can't just put Coke and beer and liquor and soda in your body. At some point in time, you need to cleanse that thing just like a car. You gotta cleanse the system. And that's what Dr. Juice Cleanse does. It's an all-natural cleanser. And this product does so many good things for your body. Some of the things that really I like is, number one, it stops the aging process. You know how your face will look wrinkly or you look old as hell when you're young as hell. Well, it can slow down and stop the aging process. It also, and this is important to me, it helps provide healthy colon enhancement. And if you know, like I know, colon cancer is a major killer for the African American male. Okay? It helps eliminate mucus and toxins. You know what? I'm not just going to sit here and bore you all day and tell you about all the things that Dr. Juice Cleanse can do. Because if I tell you, then it means you'll believe me. And I tell people all the time, don't just believe what you hear. Do your research. So right now, split your screen. Do your research and go to drjuicecleanse.com. Read about the product, learn about the product, get to know the product, and order you some. And tell them Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show sent you. Alright. Celebrity birthdays. Today, again, July 24th. I want to say happy birthday to former Aftermath recording artist, Atlanta MC, Stat Quo. He's born in 1978 today, so it makes him 39. Also, happy birthday to one of my favorite female MCs, 1/3 of Diggable Planets. Yes, I'm cool like that. Cool like that. Happy birthday to Ladybug Mecca. Today is her birthday also. She was born in 1973, so that makes her 44. Happy birthday to her. Also, happy birthday to J-Lo. She turns 48 today. Kadeem Hardison, formerly of A Different World, turns 52 today. Barry Bonds, the home run champ, turns 53 today. Rick Fox, former LA Laker, Boston Celtic. Also, he's on the show, what's the show? The show about the church. I'll think of it later. But Rick Fox, happy birthday to him. And also, happy birthday to the mailman, Carl Malone. He turns 54 today. So if you're Facebook friends or follow any of those people, know those people, tell them happy birthday and tell them Ridin Durty Radio said happy birthday. Okay? Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Y'all know I always tell y'all, you know, if you watched last night's show, you heard me talk about a good film that I had a chance to go see, Girl Trip. But you know, this show is not just about music. It's not just about artists. It's about people who are moving and shaking the community. If you're a manager at McDonald's, hell, I want to talk to you. I want to know how you climb the ladder. But this show is about people who are moving and shaking and doing things in the community. And you know, for the past 15 plus years, that's what we've been bringing y'all guys. So today is no different from any other, because I have the pleasure to have a filmmaker on the line. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the line, filmmaker Saladin Newark. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for the intro and thank you for the opportunity. How's everybody doing today?
Man, I'm doing great. The whole city of Atlanta is doing great. How are you doing? And before we get to the film, tell the people where you're from.
Well, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I have a lot of family out in Atlanta, Georgia. Out in, I don't even know the streets anymore, but they live out there in Atlanta, Campbellton Road, I think. I remember when I used to drive out there, I used to see that street. But I'm from Newark, New Jersey, and, you know, we're just trying to get this film pumping. We're coming out to Atlanta with the film soon, but I know you said we'll talk about it in a minute or two.
All right, what made you... First of all, being from Newark, New Jersey, and I interview a lot of people from Newark, a lot of people from Jersey listen to this show. I ask everybody this one question, my most famous New Jersey question. Do you know how to properly bust that steering collar and get that car?
I'm sorry, you said something about stealing cars. What did you say?
I said I asked everybody from New Jersey, because of the movie New Jersey Drive, do they know how to steal cars?
Oh, nah, man, I don't know how to steal cars, and I hate that, you know, that seems to be our narrative here in Newark, New Jersey, but the city is way greater than just car theft. Yeah, you know, New Jersey Drive, that was a good movie, and that is part of the narrative here, but no, I don't know how to steal cars, and the guys that I hang out with, they don't know how to steal cars, you know?
You know, I've met a lot of I've met a lot of people who also feel the same sentiment as you and feel like that movie did paint such a negative light on Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, see, it's not. It is a realistic, you know, approach, because at that time, you know, we were probably the stolen car capital, and at that time, stealing cars was, you know, was more popular than it is now. Newark is reputable and notorious for the violence and things of that nature. So it's like that kind of goes without saying. I'd like to share more car capital cars, and at that time, stealing, you know, and it is because there's a lot more to it than just that. But yeah. It has its dangerous elements, you know. I don't want to negate that.
All right, man, y'all have had some of the greatest MCs come out of Jersey. That's something that people need not forget. Y'all had great ones like Tretch, Redman, Lords of the Underground. Man, y'all have had some dope lyricists that have really affected the hip hop scene in Jersey.
Absolutely, and you know the guys that you just named, of those three, I'm actually cool with all of them. So that's yeah. You know, there's a lot of great talent here, man. I mean, and the list goes on. I mean, when you think about Queen Latifah, Savion Glover, and a host of people that you know who have probably never made it to celebrity status, but their talent is well recognized here. Yeah, this is, you know, Newark has its own soul, and just like Atlanta, you know, one of the things that I like about Atlanta that I can say that I don't see here as much is that Atlanta seems to support its artists and its culture a lot more than I see here, and that's not a stab at my own city. I love my hometown. But I remember I showed a movie that I wrote out in Movies ATL in Atlanta back in 2014, and the name of the movie was Nicknames. And people who were actually in the theater who had intended on seeing movies that were, you know, not independent films, they actually, you know, got out of line, saw me doing an independent film, and actually came and supported it. And that was like, you know, it was very appreciated, and I took that like, wow, you know, that's just such a good thing. Like when people see, you know, their own people trying to make it, and they'll step out and say, hey, let's help them out. You know what I mean? So it was dope. That's something that I really, you know, enjoyed and recognized about Atlanta.
Well, you know, I can honestly say that the culture for independence in Atlanta is very rich, and we do tend to support, our own from time to time. Sometimes, it's not like that, but I think that's just part of the urban community as a whole. But I do say that a lot of people do support independence here in the city.
Yeah. Well, at least that was my experience, and we'll be coming out to Atlanta soon with the film that we're promoting now, Piece of the Action. We'll be coming out really soon in September, I believe. So, I'd like to reach out to you again, Vic, when I'm there, and maybe we can set something up.
Oh, I'm definitely want to come out, meet you, and check out the film, bring my wife out. When did you decide to get into filmmaking, and why?
Strangely enough, well, I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing hip-hop, ever since I was a young guy. And strangely enough, I was cast in this film called Sex, Money, and You Already Know by a brother named Hakeem Johnson. And, just watching what it took to actually make a film, I was inspired, you know what I mean? It was like, wait a minute, and I realized, like, the skills that I have with poetry, with public speaking and everything, I realized that those skills were transferable, and that I could actually, probably do this well as far as writing films. And, my first time out, I tried it with the film Nicknames. It did well. It was received very well. And I guess, like, the rest is sort of history. So when you say when, I guess about good 6 or 7 years ago is when I decided that I would pursue it. And I've been doing it since then. And I think that the reason that I do it is just to, show lessons, incorporate lessons of balanced lifestyle in my work so that the young people who view it will gain something from it and walk away,
Right.
I'm sorry, Vic.
No, sorry, but you mentioned that you're a hip-hop artist. As a performer, what name do you go by? Do you use your actual name?
Yeah, Saladin of Newark. That's it. I know when you introduced me, you said Saladin, Newark. Saladin of Newark.
Okay. So guess what? I have a joint, because this show is heavily music influenced. I have a joint, and the name of this joint is Reversal of Fortune. And that is by you, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. That piece right there, it tackles the issues of police brutality and social injustice that we are all faced with in the inner city, and just gives a look into what if the roles were different, what if the roles were reversed. I've been a victim of police brutality, and several of my friends have. The piece is not to bash police, because we all know that not all police are people who are guilty of brutalizing people. But the fact remains that position of power, it requires a level of responsibility that not everybody is adhering to, and and that's when we have these incidents where people are excessive with the force that they use, and just thought that it would be good to tackle something like that. So yeah, the piece is Reversal of Fortune. It's and actually we'll be premiering that when we come out to Atlanta. The video that we did, I don't know if the video will precede us, because we're about to release it on social media soon, but we will definitely be showing it when we come out there.
All right, so look, I'm going to play some of that joint, and then we're going to come back and talk about the movie. Is that cool?
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not only is my man an acclaimed filmmaker, but he's an artist. And this is a joint, Reversal of Fortune, by Mr. Saladin Newark. Y'all check it out right here on Ridin Durty Radio.
Investigative reporter AJ Lagone has been working on this story all evening. And AJ, what can you tell us about this new audio?
We know how the night ended. Philando Castile shot in his car after being pulled over by police. But why was he stopped in the first place? The officer gives the license plate of the car Castile was driving.
Y'all artists,
The two occupants,
I need to start addressing some things in the music.
people that were involved in it. The driver looks more like one of my
We need more people telling these kids what's going on, man.
We got pulled over on Larpener.
We need more filmmakers. I know there's a lot of people, y'all got cameras, man. Stop trying to film girls bouncing their ass. Let's make some independent films.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that. He was just getting his license registration. Tell me what would you do? You shot 4 students. If we were me and I were you, it could be personal abortion. If I were you and you were me. But if we could love her, imagine how much
I woke up early one morning on the TV with Daryl Letterman. America just got its first white president. It's evident the country's changing when the controversial Eminem just married Little Kim after her sex tape with Justin Timberlake. There's something going on here. Then it penetrates, tested. Newsflash, CNN with a news story. White kid killed by a black cop in Ferguson, Missouri. And they say he wouldn't have killed the kid if he was black. But we all know how them white boys act. Walk around inebriated, listen to the Poison on the radio, which we created. Then take it home to their communities and recreate it. No one ever knows their father, so they're possibly related. As demons demonstrate, my coworker says I don't value white life. I said, Tom, some of my best friends are white.
That's that bull. Some of my best friends are white. Out there. Hey man, you gotta make a real change, man. You can't keep allowing this injustice to go on with our people in our community.
It's a new day, birds chirping. I'm searching for a surgeon to nurse me from the person I am into a better version. Even the best of persons who treat us so less deserving will suddenly deem it worth it. Flip and become insurgent. Our situation is urgent. My uncle went off to the service, came home nervous in this political circus. And I know no one is perfect. I still find it disturbing. My grandparents were murdered for reading, writing, and cursing. If cursing wasn't nothing till a white man rapped. And the trap house was nothing but a white man's trap. Let him get that money, tell him push them back. Then lock his ass up and make him give it right back. It's like that, no lie, baby. But I ain't no cry, baby. Cause I'm a lie for you and I see why, baby. But Sidney Poitier, Harry Bella 5, baby. And I'ma do what I gotta do for my baby. Tell me what would you do if you walked one day and you were me and I were you? It could be personal abortion if I were you and you were me. But if we could love first, imagine the possibility. Reversal abortion. Tell me what would you do if you walked one day and you were me and I were you? It could be personal abortion if I were you and you were me. But if we could love first, imagine the possibility,
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's my man Saladin of Newark. I stopped that joint in the middle because I want y'all to go check it out, but I want to talk more to him before the show ends. Saladin, I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling that, and that's something I advocate because I'm always telling the people, man, number one, we got to teach the kids better. Number two, police are just doing us such an injustice in our own damn communities.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And I mean, I know with the interest of time, you have to cut the song short, but when you get a chance, check it out, you know, in its totality, you know what I mean? And you know, give it some justice and really give it a good listen. But yeah, you know, it's happening right in our community, man. And you know, we have to speak out about this. And it's like when we do speak out about it, we're ostracized. You know, you see what's going on with Colin Kaepernick right now. You know what I mean? He can't even get a team. You know what I mean? He can't even play football because he decided to stand up for the injustices that are happening in that plague the inner city. You know what I mean?
Hey man, and that's real, and that's something I talk about amongst our people. Like, guess what? Come Sunday, NFL season, all of us gonna watch the damn game like this is not going on with Colin Kaepernick. We're gonna watch it like it ain't going on with Colin. And then a person out here live who follows sports in any manner that you have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to realize this man can't get a job because he said, I'm tired of my people getting killed by the police.
Absolutely.
He can't feed his family by, first of all, he's supposed to have freedom of speech. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't even do nothing detrimental to their flag. He just chose to kneel. And this man cannot properly feed his family now. But we're going to watch football come Sunday.
Yeah, it's something about the mentality of our people, man, and that's something that we have to address. And, you know, awareness, raising awareness, and you know, I guess enlightenment, you know, enlightening the people, because we're so conditioned to just, you know, only care about ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really realize the bigger picture a lot of times. That, you know, if we don't stick together for some of these causes, then of course they're going to continue to happen. I mean, it's like a no-brainer, you know?
All right, man, I don't want to get off into a tangent because we all only got 9 minutes. A piece of the action, your brand new film. It comes out Wednesday, the 26th, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Before you talk about the premiere, tell the people a little bit about the film.
All right. A Piece of the Action is a film that is produced by myself, my man, Middy, Murdock, Qua Earl, Oscar Blunt, and Wadia Brown, a couple of friends of mine. Long story short, it's a spin-off of an older film by, I'm sorry, can you hear me? You there?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's a spin-off of an older film by Sidney, Poitier, and Bill Cosby. And basically, you know, just to give you a little rundown of what the movie is about. The movie is about these two con artists who are persuaded by this police officer, a retired detective, to work at a community center or go to prison. And of course, they choose to work at the community center. And in doing that, they find how necessary and how important the roles are that they play in the community. They find, you know, that they can actually help the at-risk youth, because the community center that they work at, it's, you know, a lot of kids there who are young kids who are going the wrong direction. So, you know, throughout the film, you'll find that there are a lot of discoveries. They discover themselves, the young people discover themselves, and the film itself is just about making sure that our young people are equipped with the tools necessary to become productive members of society.
Okay. What made you even take kind of coming after Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby? What made you go that route as far as like kind of coming up with an adaptation of that?
You know, some of these things, I guess, are not actually planned, and it was just, I guess, a movie that I had always liked, and I saw a vision in it. I saw that, you know, it was something that was relatable, because a lot of these stories, you know, they're still happening. A lot of different things. We're still faced with some of those issues, teen pregnancy and things like that going on in our community. So I just figured this would be something that the young people would be able to relate to. I find that, you know, I can write pretty well when it comes down to writing comedic pieces, and, you know, humor is always good. So when you mix up the medicine with the humor, sort of like how they do, you know, prescriptions, when they mix they give you the flavored medicine, because they know that people don't like the way medicine tastes. You wrap it up and you prepare it in a way where the people can accept it, and they don't even know that they're getting the knowledge, but they'll see it, you know. And that's the thing with me. I like for those people to be able to look at these films and see themselves being productive, you know, and that's the main thing, because once you understand that you can achieve something, then you'll go for it.
All right. How did you go about casting the film?
Hands-on. I casted it myself. I put out a few ads in different local papers, you know, use social media, and also I have a history of doing films, you know, so I knew quite a few actors that would be willing to be a part of it, and just called on some friends and some resources, and we pulled this thing together pretty nicely.
What was the time from? Like, how long did it take you to put together this film, and what's the running length of it?
The running length is about 1 hour and 46 minutes. The film itself. It didn't take long, actually, man. It took probably about 6 months from page to stage, as we say. From writing it to actually having it where we can present it. It took about 6 months in total.
Okay. What made you? Because you're actually premiering it on the big screen. What made you go big screen route as opposed to, like, a lot of people go straight to DVD, a lot of people now go on a straight streaming service, a lot of people are doing Netflix. What made you choose the big screen route initially?
Well, I think that you get a lot. It's a lot. It's very well respected. You know, the big screen. For one, the experience of going to the movies has, you know, died out because of DVD, because of the Fire Sticks, and because of all of the other ways that people get movies now. So if you don't have too many moviegoers, like when I came up, you know, going to the movies was one of our favorite pastimes. You know what I mean? So there are quite a few reasons on why I chose to do this first before we go to DVD. For one, you know, when I came up to actually imagine seeing ourselves on a big screen, that was far-fetched. That was almost unrealistic. You know what I mean? So now here we are, you know, because of technology and because of the advances that technology has made, here we are able to put ourselves on the big screen. Why not, you know, optimize that opportunity? And also, I wanted the young people who are involved in this project to get a chance to see themselves, you know. And I guess that's what I keep driving home, because I think they benefit from it more than most of us. As far as economically, it has its advantages of going to the screen versus going straight to DVD. You know, a lot of times when you're trying to get these deals with these places like Netflix, and you know, they want your licensing right away, and you're losing out. You know what I mean? So here it is. We have social media. We have so many tools that we can use to promote ourselves. We can cut a lot of those different people out of the picture and just do it ourselves and make the money ourselves and invest in ourselves again, reinvest in ourselves, you know?
Okay. What would be some of your advice for independent filmmakers out there?
Study the craft, mostly, I guess. Study the craft. And, you know, as hard as it is, it's because it's very easy, man, to stay traditional and do what's working. You know what I mean? That seems to be the solution.
90 seconds.
What's happening right at then. You know, try to think outside the box. You know what I mean? Yeah, if that's the story that's selling, the love and hip-hop type stories, and, you know, the violence, the gang banging and all of that, I mean, there's a place for that because it's real, you know what I mean? But don't compromise your integrity behind it, you know what I mean? Find your voice and stick with your voice. Speak your voice, you know? You can't speak everybody else's voice. We have enough people doing that, you know?
60 seconds.
All right. Well, sir, I definitely wish you the best. We got about 60 seconds in this thing. Before we dip out, please drop this for all my people in Jersey. Let them know where that thing is premiering on the 26th, and then let people know where they can potentially see it. Because I can't wait till September. I hope you secure the location, because I'm trying to be front row with a big old bucket of popcorn.
Absolutely, bro. In Jersey, it's going to be here at the Cityplex 12 Theater in Newark. For right now, that's going to be the 26th, 27th, August 2nd, August 3rd. And we haven't worked all of the details out, but it will probably be at Movies ATL in Atlanta in September. I don't have the date yet, but I'll be reaching out to you, and I'll invite you and
10 seconds.
Come on out, man, and enjoy it. You know, let's get the word out, man. Let's get that word out about the positive things that are happening, you know?
Hey, look, I got to put you on the spot. I got a homegirl. Today is her birthday. She's always been a supporter of the show here in Atlanta. Can we make sure Mina B gets 2 free passes when you come show the movie in Atlanta?
Absolutely. You said Mina B?
Mina B. Send her a happy birthday shout out.
Happy birthday to you, Middy. You will definitely be in the house when we come to Atlanta. I'll be looking forward to it. For everybody out there, please check me out. YouTube, Saladin, Newark the way the city is spelled, Saladin, Newark, and hit me on Facebook and Instagram, Saladin, Newark. I'm looking forward to support, and I'm looking to reciprocate the love,
All right. Saladin, I appreciate it, and I'm going to end the show. One of the cast members of the movie, Lavari, has actually been a guest on the Ridin Durty show. So I'm going to end the show with one of his joints called Paparazzi. Is that cool with you?
All right, my brother. Yeah, that's cool. Shout out to Lavari. That's my man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one time for my man Saladin of Newark. Y'all make sure y'all go check out a piece of the action when it comes to a city near you. We got brothers doing big things, man. Y'all get up off y'all asses and bring those dreams to life. This is your boy Vic XL, and this is Ridin Durty Radio, and this is my man Lavari.
Thanks for the love, my brother.
Saladin of Newark, Middy Murdock, my man Lavari Anthony. Man, listen. Stop supporting everybody that's always on, man. Stop supporting everybody that's on. Like all these people that, first of all, much respect to everybody that's a minority, that's that's something other than the man. Alright? Shouts out to y'all, but we gotta support each other as we do our thing, man. How is my man Saladin of Newark gonna ever be on Tyler Perry's level if we don't support him? How is my man Lavari ever gonna be on a level of a Ed Sherrington or if we don't support him? We got to support our own. You understand me? All the people who watch this show, chances are 90% of y'all are parents. And you got a child. And your child might embark on something in this entertainment business. And you're going to want support. So each one teach one. Let's teach each other. Let's start showing the love. Hey, don't be afraid to make somebody else rich. Don't be afraid to throw a couple dollars in their pot. What goes around comes around. You're going to be doing something one day. You're going to want some support. I've supported so many people, and people tend to support me, and I don't even always know where the support comes from. I just thank the creator for it. Alright? So look, I don't have a lot of time left. I gotta go to work. And then I gotta go to work. So, I want to tell y'all about this real quick. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on every form of streaming and social media. Facebook is Vic XL Walker. Twitter is Ridin Durty Radio. Instagram is Ridin Durty Radio. Now, if you want to go back and listen to the show, check me out on SoundCloud, Ridin Durty Radio. Check me out on Mixcloud, Ridin Durty Radio. Check me out on Blogtalk Radio, Ridin-Durty-Radio. And you can also subscribe and check out the YouTube channel because it's Ridin Durty TV. Alright, I definitely need y'all to support. Goodbye. Hit play, click like, and let's drive the subscriptions up. Let's drive the plays, and let's just make this thing get bigger than life. Also, man, I told y'all, I'm not just the type of person who asks for support and is not willing to do anything. So, starting last night, starting July the 23rd, so from July the 23rd to August the 23rd, I will be doing a contest. And this contest is everyone who shares the show, your name is going to go into a hat. And at the end of the month, I'm going to pull a name out the hat. And the person who shared the show will get a free gas card from me. And I know all y'all got a damn car. If you ain't got a car, you can give it to somebody who catch a ride with. But support equals support. So I don't just want y'all to share the show for the sake of sharing it. I want you to share the show, but in sharing the show, I'm going to every month pull out a name. And the gift might be different. I figured I'm going to start off with a gas card. I don't know. Maybe I'll give somebody a free membership to a gym. I don't know. But the first month, we're going to start out small. The person, this is only for people who share the show. And I can click the share button, and the share button tells me who shared the show. Okay? So, every time you share the show, your name goes in a hat. And on August 24th, 23rd, I will pull a name, and I will give you a gas card. I will mail it to you. Okay? You'll see me pull it. You're going to see me mail it. And then hopefully you'll film you getting it, and we'll keep doing it like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. I'm up out of here. I will be back tomorrow. I got an MC out of Detroit. It's going to be on the line. Until then, we gone, man. Get off your ass and live your dreams. If not, stay asleep. We out.